I'm planning to make sure that nimemaliza in the next 3 days.
He turned me from this to this. He is a man whose story began when he discarded his degree in education to pursue a career in fashion and design. But how did Laudikio Kiplagat, a teacher by profession, find himself tailoring suits?
It all started when I joined first year, and because I used to like dressing in suit, and each and every time it reached a point whereby students, comrades, used to ask me, where do you source your suits, or maybe who is your plug, and I referred to them. But as time goes, I ask myself a question, that how long does it take me to make a suit?
Interestingly, his initial designs were hand-stitched until he saved enough to buy a machine.
My first ever design was, I designed an half-coat, waistcoat I mean. So it started like I just went to fabric store, and then I after inquiring and after doing research, both physical and online, I got to know that a certain meter is required for me to make waistcoat. So I got to the fabric store. Then I picked certain fabrics. I remember it was a yellow fabric. Then funny thing, I never had any stitching machine.
Okay,
yeah.
so
Yeah, so I just went to my cabin seater.
Okay.
And then I did it by myself, using my hand. I got to inform my parents about this, that there's something I'm beginning to like.
So at that point you're still a student?
At that point I'm in second year,
Okay.
first semester, and my parents was like, I remember the reaction of my dad, and was like, my friend, soma kijana, wachana na maneno mingi. And I was like, it's okay, there's no problem, I'll study. My mom was like, yes, are you sure? Yes, I'm very sure. Now for me to persuade my mom, I had to go home, get a fabric, do it in front of her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So after doing that, and it was like, it's enough, I'll sort you.
Laudikio prides himself in being self-made, having acquired his skills from YouTube tutorials.
So I could wake up at 4 and say, my assignment today is, I want to learn how to pipe a neck over senator way. And I go to YouTube, I watch all the tutorials. More so I used to like the Nigerian tailors, because fashion designers, but I'll say tailors because they show you and they guide you, because they have a very good way of explaining. So I used that, and at the end of the day I needed to do it practically before the day ends. That is how I moved. So I could do that. Then I go to the fabric store, I get a fabric, I get my measurements, to the book, to the, now my table that I used to cut these fabrics was my bed. until it reached a point whereby I moved to another bedsitter, and it was very a bit large, so that I used the floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
His utilization of digital platforms did not stop at acquiring skills. It extended to marketing his brand.
I got a client from United Kingdom. He was like, I've seen your stuff's Facebook, and I think I like. Would you make me some pieces of suits and organize the possible ways of delivering it to United Kingdom? And I was like, yes, I can deliver softly and swiftly. And I had no idea how to deliver a suit to that point. Now, my client was like, I was like, how am I going to make sure that we get a perfect fit from this client? And I introduced a video call. So I do a video call, I take my measuring tape. The clients from the United Kingdom take and buy some measuring tape. And then what I do, we video call. I take the measurements, for example, of my chest from the other side of the United Kingdom.
Oh, so you instruct them.
So I instruct them
Okay.
how I want the measurements to be taken.
Okay. With calls streaming in from the UK, Australia, the Middle East and Kenya, one wonders if he will ever go back to class.
I'm sorry, I'm not available at the moment. Because what? Because I'm doing this.
Clearly, education is no longer the only key to success. This has been the Legends Edition. I am Laban Kiplimo.
I just took one step by doing. I hope that helps.